वेलकम टू बीलन। बीलन में आपका स्वागत है। टुडे सब्जेक्ट अकाउंटेंसी सेकंड और फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग सेकंड, सेशन नंबर 6, हायर परचेज अकाउंट थर्ड। अभी आपने देखा हायर परचेज अकाउंट सेकंड, सेशन नंबर 5 में मैंने विस्तृत और विस्तार से बताया। अब हायर परचेज थर्ड में क्या है वो आप देखेंगे, सुनेंगे। टॉपिक टू बी कवर्ड इन दिस सेशन: इंट्रोडक्शन, then basic records for goods of small value sold on hire purchase, then relevant terms, then ascertainment of profit, then stock and debtor system. And now introduction. In practice, however, the goods bearing small value like fridge, TV, scooter, etc. are also sold on hire purchase basis. The retailers often keep separate records for these transactions and compute the profit on hire purchase business separately. This involves a peculiar methods of accounting and profits ascertainment. In this unit, we shall discuss the accounting treatment of hire purchase transactions for goods of small value and study the methods of ascertaining the profit or loss on such transactions during an accounting period. And now basic records for goods of small value sold on hire purchase. You are aware of the fact that with advancement of technology and improvement in the standard of living of the people both in India and abroad, the demand for consumer durable goods like fridge, television, automobiles, etc. has increased many-fold over the years. डेवलपमेंट की पॉसिबिलिटी को देखते हुए सभी जगह अब्रॉड की पॉसिबिलिटी को देखते हुए जो कंज्यूमर ड्यूरेबल आइटम्स होते हैं वो लगातार बढ़ते चले जा रहे हैं। लगातार इन आइटम्स की इंडस्ट्रीज हमारे यहाँ आती जा रही हैं और लोग जो है न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी वाले गुड्स को खरीदना भी पसंद कर रहे हैं और उनकी डिमांड भी बढ़ती चली जा रही है। तो टू मीट दिस डिमांड एक्सप्लोजन, इस डिमांड को एक्सप्लोजन करने के लिए द डीलर्स हैव कम अप विद इनोवेटिव स्कीम्स विच अट्रैक्ट द प्रोस्पेक्टिव कंज्यूमर्स टू परचेज सच गुड्स। और डीलर या जो ट्रेडर्स होते हैं वो कंज्यूमर को अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए इनोवेटिव स्कीम शुरू करते हैं। जैसे आपने देखा होगा मार्केट के अंदर बाई वन गेट वन फ्री, इस तरह की स्कीम्स आती हैं, या किसी के साथ हम कोई फ्री आइटम्स, फ्री गिफ्ट आइटम्स अलाउ करते हैं। तो ये सभी मार्केटिंग की स्कीम्स होती है जिससे कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रोस्पेक्टिव कंज्यूमर्स को अट्रैक्ट किया जा सके। द कंज्यूमर्स विद लिमिटेड रिसोर्स आर नेचुरली इंटरेस्टेड इन बाइंग अंडर दिस स्कीम in view of the benefits of deferred payment at reasonable rate of interest. Basic records for goods of small value sold on hire purchase second. In case of hire purchase transactions of numerous goods of small value, it becomes practically inconvenient for a particular dealer of these items to maintain separate accounts for each transaction. Hence, the accounting system is designed in such a way that overall control can be exercised on all the transactions during a particular accounting period through control accounts. However, for individual transactions, detailed records may be kept in a subsidiary book called hire purchase sales register, showing the necessary information as may be required to control individual accounts of the buyers. Relevant terms: in connection with the accounting for goods of small value sold on hire purchase basis, we have to define certain items. We have to define certain items or terms before we study different methods of ascertaining the profits or loss on such transactions. These relevant terms are: number 1, cost price of goods sold on hire purchase; number 2, value of goods sold on hire purchase; number 3, cash received. Number 4, hire purchase debtors. Number 5, hire purchase stock. Number 6, stock at shops. Relevant terms to cost price of goods sold on hire purchase. As we know, the hire vendor is only a dealer. He purchases goods from various manufacturers and sells them to the consumers under hire purchase system. Naturally, he sells the goods at a price higher than the price at which he has bought. His markup on hire purchase sales is bound to be more than even the cash price, because he has also to cover the loss of interest on such transactions. Normally, interest is accounted for separately, as you studied in the case of sale of goods of a substantial value. Relevant terms 3, goods sold on hire purchase. For the purpose of finding out the profit or loss on the hire purchase business during an accounting period, we need the figures of the value of goods sold on hire purchase. This reflects the hire purchase price of all the goods sold on hire purchase basis during the accounting period. This is mostly given. If, however, the value of goods sold on hire purchase is not given, it can be worked out by applying the loading rate of to the cost of goods sold on hire purchase. और जैसे लोडिंग मीन्स क्या होता है कि प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी को पहले से हम ऐड करके वो प्राइस को शो करें. Then relevant terms for cash received. This refers to the total amount received during the accounting period in respect of hire purchase sales, whether they relate to previous year or the current year. Previous year और current year की कॉन्सेप्ट को छोड़ करके जितना भी टोटल कैश इसके रिगार्डिंग आपको रिसीव होता है वो आपका कैश रिसीव्ड के अंदर आता है. दिस इंक्लूड्स द अमाउंट ऑफ डाउन पेमेंट एंड द अमाउंट ऑफ इंस्टॉलमेंट पेड ड्यूरिंग द ईयर. इसके अंदर दोनों चीजें सम्मिलित होती है, जिसमें डाउन पेमेंट आपका डाउन पेमेंट जो है और इंस्टॉलमेंट जितनी भी आपको रिसीव हुई होती है ड्यूरिंग ए पीरियड, उन दोनों का सम जो है कैश रिसीव्ड के अंदर आता है. नाउ हायर परचेज डेटर्स. इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज इंस्टॉलमेंट ड्यू बट नॉट येट पेड, और इंस्टॉलमेंट ड्यू कस्टमर पेइंग, कि जो अमाउंट अभी आपका ड्यू है बट अभी मिला नहीं है, वो जो है हायर परचेज डेटर्स अकाउंट के अंदर ट्रांसफर कर दिया जाता है. देन रेलिवेंट टर्म्स 5, हायर परचेज स्टॉक. व्हेन गुड्स आर सोल्ड ऑन हायर परचेज basis, the customers make some down payments and agrees to pay that balance in installment. Some of these installment becomes due during the accounting year when goods were sold to him, while others shall become due during the following year or years. The installment which have not become due during the current year are called installment not yet due or hire purchase stock account. Stock at shops. Relevant term 6. Stock at shop should not be confused with hire purchase stock, as we know that hire purchase stock represent the installment not yet fallen due, but the stock at shop is a common term used for unsold stock lying in store. The amount of stock at shop is not relevant to the ascertainment of profit or loss of the hire purchase business, because it is on goods and sellable in future. This, however, can be helpful in ascertaining the cost of goods sold on hire purchase, which in turn help the ascertainment of value of goods sold on hire purchase by adding the loading thereto. Now, ascertainment of profit. For the ascertainment of profits or loss on goods of small value sold on hire purchase, we have to prepare a hire purchase trading account. It is just like the consignment account prepared for ascertainment or ascertaining the profit and loss on consignment of goods invoiced at selling price. For preparing the hire purchase trading account, therefore, we require the amount of goods sold on hire purchase, cash received, goods repossessed, hire purchase debtors, both the beginning and at the end, then higher purchase stock both at the beginning and at the end of the year. And for performa of higher purchase trading account is given here, like in debit side to higher purchase stock or opening stock, then to higher purchase debtors means opening debtors, then to goods sold on higher purchase at higher purchase price, then to stock reserve and for unsold stock loading or loading on closing higher purchase stock, then to expense bear by the vendors, and then to net profit transferred to P&L account, that is the difference between credit minus debit. Then on credit side, by cash received, total cash received including down payment plus EMI, then by goods repossessed market value, then by higher purchase stock, that means closing stock, and by HP yani higher purchase debtors closing, then by stock reserve loading on premium HP stock, that means either opening stock or you sold on the invoice price, then by goods sold on higher purchase loading. और तो इस तरह से हम जो है नेट प्रॉफिट को असर्टेन कर लेते हैं. देन असेटमेंट और प्रॉफिट 3, द परफॉर्म ऑफ हायर परचेज ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट एज गिवन इन फिगर्स is the usual form in which the hire purchase trading account is prepared, but it is better to divide it into two parts as shown in figures. The first part to contain only those items which are recorded at higher purchase price, and the second part showing the adjustment of loading and the expense losses etc. relating to higher purchase business for ascertaining the profit or loss. Ascertainment of profit 4, treatment of goods repossessed. If the market value of goods is given or they have been sold out immediately on repossession, the difference between the unpaid amount and the market value is treated as loss or profit on goods repossessed. If it is loss, the same is debited in the second part of the hire purchase trading account, and if it is profit, the same can be shown on its credit side. The difficulty arises when the market value or sales value of repossessed goods is not available. Calculation of missing figures. Many times some of the figures needed to calculate the profit or loss on sales of goods of small value on hire purchase are missing. These items may be hire purchase stock, installment due, opening or closing, purchases, cash received etc. Therefore, it becomes necessary to first calculate the figures of these items and then prepare the hire purchase trading account. If there is only one figure missing, the same can be worked out with the help of the first part of the hire purchase trading account. But if more than one figure is missing, the following step should be taken for the calculation of the missing figures. Number 1, prepare 3 memorandum accounts in the order mentioned below. Number 1, memorandum stock at shop account. Number 2, memorandum stock out with customer account or hire purchase stock account. Number 3, memorandum installment due account or hire purchase debtors account. Fill up all the figures given here. Start with the account having maximum figures available. This will help you to find out the missing figures of the accounts. Transfer the figures so calculate to the relevant account. Then stock at shop account shows all figures at cost, whereas hire purchase stock account and hire purchase debtors account shows all figures at hire purchase price. The process of transfer will continue until all the amount are filled in these accounts. And now stock and debtors account or system. The profit or loss for an accounting period on goods of small value sold on hire purchase basis can also be ascertained by another methods called stock and debtors system. This system is similar to the system followed in case of branch accounts. Under this system, we make use of 4 control accounts, that is hire purchase stock account, number 2 hire purchase debtors account, number 3 goods sold on hire purchase accounts, and number 4 goods repossessed accounts. Stock and debtors system 2. The hire purchase adjustment account is similar to the second part of the hire purchase trading account, wherein entries are made for the loading involved in the goods sold on hire purchase and the opening and closing balances of hire purchase stock installment not yet due, and shows the expenses and losses relating to the hire purchase business. The balancing figure in the hire purchase adjustment account represents the profit or loss on the hire purchase business. And now do it yourself. Question number 1, what do you understand by hire purchase debtors? And question number 2, what do you mean by hire purchase stock? And that's it from session number 6. Thank you.